So I've been looking for the best seed for a while. I remember all the way back in 2017 when I was doing Minecraft on my main channel, I was actually still looking for the best seed, and I came across a few good ones, but the seeds just keep getting better. But lately, I've been looking for a little bit more out of the seeds. I've been looking for more blacksmiths, more desert temples, more villages, strongholds closer to spawn, and that's just a small list of features. This seed that I'm going to go ahead and showcase to you guys has over 100 spawners in the spawn area, which is actually insane. Watch the video to the very end to get all the coordinates. Hello YouTube, welcome back to the video, and today I'm going to be showcasing the best seed for the Minecraft Bedrock Edition. This includes Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, PS4, MCPE, and last but not least, what I'm on right now, Windows 10. So, you guys killed the support on the last video, so thank you guys so much. It's actually over 170,000 views just showcasing the best seed. But I have something even better for you guys. So, as you can see, we have the seed right here. So, go ahead and put this one in. It's very simple. And then, let's go ahead and press on play. There's a lot of features. I'll meet you guys in the seed. When you guys get into the game, you guys are actually going to be spawning in a pretty interesting area. So, right here, it's basically a lot of different biomes in one. So right here we actually have the mesa. It's kind of rare, not really. And then we have a village right at spawn, which is so cool, guys. But I'm not 100%. Does it have a blacksmith? If it actually has a blacksmith, this should... Oh, it actually does. Okay, guys, we need to go ahead and check this out immediately. Okay, guys, in this chest, we actually have some iron pants. We also have 2 iron swords and some iron ingots, which is actually a really good start for the very beginning. But there's a lot more to go ahead and go over, guys. It's just not a blacksmith at spawn that makes the seed the best. I gotta go ahead and showcase all of these. These are actually meaning something, guys. All these towers have meaning, so let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so as you guys can see here, we do have a beehive, which is actually pretty cool, so you can go ahead and collect a lot of honey, but that's not really a major feature. Take a look at all of these towers that I have listed here, so you guys are going to be shocked. So these are all spawners. Anything that is lapis are spawners, so you can get a bunch of different coordinates. So let me go ahead and showcase these real quick. So if we go ahead and take the time to go ahead and drop down here, we're going to be coming across our first spawner. So what's interesting here, I believe this is a zombie spawner, so you guys won't know until you get down here. I'm not 100% sure why it does this. It may be because it's actually... Oh, it is a zombie spawner. I actually guessed it right. So as soon as I placed that block and it got darker, then the zombies actually are going to spawn. So from this chest, you can go ahead and get a name tag, and you can get a saddle. Those are the most notable things. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next spawner. There's so many around spawn, and this is the perk by using Universal Minecraft Editor, and that's how I'm able to go ahead and get all these coordinates so easily. So if you guys aren't aware, Universal Minecraft Editor is basically a tool where you can go ahead and edit the MBT data of Minecraft, and that allows you to go ahead and do a lot of cool things. But I'm using it just for the search functionality of it, so I can go ahead and actually search for spawners, things like that, because they're tile entities, and it's really easy to go ahead and find them. So that was one right there. Let's go ahead and drop into the next one, which is going to be pretty cool. Let's go ahead and drop down here, and I believe this one is a zombie one as well, which is actually pretty cool. So let's go ahead and cover it, and then we'll know. Oh, it's a spider spawner. That's cool. Okay, so we're getting 2 different types of spawners already, so let's go ahead and look inside of these chests. Right here we have some diamond horse armor. This is crazy, guys, and we also do have a music disc, which is actually not that bad. And then let's go ahead and move that spider out of the way. Let's go to check what's in here. Nothing really too major. So guys, keep in mind that you're not going to get the same loot as me, because these actually use loot tables, and if you guys aren't aware what a Minecraft loot table is, it's completely random to the seed, or you guys may get the same thing. I'm not 100% sure, but whenever I mess with the loot table values, it's just a bunch of random options that you can get. So you're going to probably not get the same things, but you guys have a bunch of different opportunities. It's all based on your luck. So we just went through this spawner. Let's go to showcase the next land. Right here we do have our third spawner. So basically, if you guys want to keep track of where I'm going, just look at the bottom left hand side of the screen, and you guys can keep track of the coordinates by that way, or you can go ahead and take a look at the top right of my screen. So here is our third spawner. So if you guys are curious on keeping track of my coordinates, you guys can go ahead and do so just by looking at the left hand side of my screen. You can take a look at my map, or you can take a look at when I have show coordinates on. But let's go ahead and actually cover this up. I'm very curious to see what kind of spawner this is, and it's a zombie spawner. Okay, that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and look inside of these chests, and it's going to be completely random. Keep that in mind. So this is a crazy enchantment book. So we have Respiration, Looting, and Bane of Arthropods, which is actually extremely good. And you also do get a golden apple out of this, which is actually pretty insane. So a cool thing, just by searching with Universal Minecraft Editor, is I'm able to go ahead and come across certain structures that I'm looking for, which is going to be for the cave spider spawner. And that actually is going to go ahead and bring me straight to a mineshaft, which is actually pretty cool. So let's go ahead and head over to here, and if you guys go ahead and drop down here, or maybe this is not the best area to go ahead and drop down, you guys could be the judge of that. But let's go ahead and break around here, and then let's go ahead and jump down. And as you guys can see, we're inside of a mineshaft, so I'll let you guys go ahead and explore that for yourselves. Nothing really too major there. Mineshafts are always completely random loot, so keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other areas that we have. So there's a bunch of different spawners around spawns. You guys definitely want to go ahead and check these out. So let's go ahead and drop down here, and we have yet again another one. So here's another spider spawner that we have not came across. Or actually, no, this is actually another area of the mineshaft. So that's actually really cool, guys. So take a look at this. So it leads straight into the mineshaft. This is extremely cool. I like how that's incorporated into the mineshaft. Very nice seed structuring here, but there's more to the seed. I know you guys are probably thinking, where is the stronghold? But I'm getting to that, guys. Don't worry. If you guys take a look at where the first village is, there is another village directly adjacent from it, which is actually pretty cool. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. And this village actually is extremely cool with features. So let's go ahead and take a look. And it's actually going to be really cool, guys. So as you guys can see, another village, and this one has a lot more features that you're probably looking for as well. And it also has another access point to the mineshaft that I marked off. I just kept coming across a lot of cave spider spawners, but let's go ahead and actually go down here, and we're gonna come across our next spawner. There's so many different spawners, guys, so I'm probably gonna stop showcasing these pretty soon. And there's a bunch of zombies ones, but I want to go ahead and showcase one more thing, guys, that's actually really cool, and this really struck me when I actually found it. And it's right here. So you guys won't believe this, but it's actually a double spawner, kind of. Not necessarily completely, but if we go ahead and drop down, we're gonna come across a double zombie spawner. How cool is this, guys? So as you guys can see, we have one zombie spawner down here, and then if we go ahead and go a little bit farther down the cave, so it's not this way, actually, my bad. And then let's go ahead and head over to here. I know you just dropped down. It was this way. It was one of the directions. Or actually, you know what? Actually, I made a way to the double zombie spawner. It's actually insane. So I came across both of these in the same chunk. I was so surprised to see two spawners, and they weren't cave spider spawners or stronghold silverfish spawners. So let's go ahead and head over. So right here is the double zombie spawner as promised. So this is actually insane. So take a look at this, guys. So as you can see, here's one zombie spawner, but we can go ahead and keep going down. And then if we just keep dropping, and this is actually insane. So I'm going to come across another zombie spawner, which is going to be right here. So they're basically on the same chunk. So I did light up everything, but this is actually insane. So if you guys want to go ahead and set up a zombie farm or anything like that, I'm going to have a bunch of tutorials on my channel pretty soon to go ahead and showcase things like this, because I really find farms in Minecraft very interesting. But let's go ahead and take a look at the next structure, which actually gets pretty insane. So if you guys are wondering where the stronghold is, it's actually fairly close to spawn, and this is why I'm definitely classifying this as one of the better seeds on Minecraft. So if you guys are wondering where the stronghold is, it's actually located in an abandoned village, which is actually pretty cool. Most strongholds and most villages that are abandoned have strongholds, so it's pretty interesting. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one. So it's over here, guys, and it has a lot of features, and I mean a lot. So as you guys can see, when we're getting closer, we're coming across a bunch of spawners. So I'm going to let you guys take a look at these. These are pretty interesting, or not really, but there's so many different locations that you could have spawners at, but I'll just prove it. I'll go ahead and drop down real quick. Here's another zombie one. A majority of them are going to be zombies. It seems like that's the most common one. We came across one spider, and then I'm going to show you guys where a skeleton spawner is at closer to the end of the video, because I need to head all the way over there. It's not too far away, so don't worry, guys. But right here is actually the stronghold. So inside of this village, we do have the stronghold, and I made sure and I really wanted to make sure. I don't like just showcasing people where they can find the stronghold itself, but I really like to showcase exactly right in front of the stronghold spawner, so you guys can go ahead and get straight to. This one's not as good as I really expected, so it only has one Eye of Ender, which isn't the best. Actually, no, it has two, so you're already off to a good start, and you guys should actually be pretty decent to go. But let's go ahead and check out some other structures. This seed is already cool enough. You guys are probably wondering, how can this seed get any better? Well, it actually has a lot of villages. If you guys just take a look around this map, I'll leave a bunch of coordinates so you guys can go to take a look at everything that you want to know about this map. But it just gets crazy, guys, how many things are on here. So if we keep heading this direction, we're going to come across another village. Nothing really too major here. I believe there is no blacksmith, which is a shame, but you can always come here for the crops, and you can also trade with the villagers, which is really helpful, and I definitely recommend going ahead and doing it. So if we keep heading in this direction, so take a look at the village. So this is actually the spawn village, as you guys remembered. But if we keep heading in this direction, we're going to come across a cool village that has a skeleton spawner. So this is probably what you guys are looking for. You definitely want to go ahead and get into one of these. But this village is very intriguing to me because it actually is half mountain biomes. And if you guys didn't know, or you probably know, that most villages aren't in the mountain biome and is actually kind of glitched out. But let's go ahead and take a look at this spawner, which is right here. I'm hoping that this is the right one. There's so many different spawners, so keep that, guys, in mind. It's a spider. Okay, my bad, guys. I'll meet you guys back at the skeleton spawner. But spider spawners are helpful as well. You can get a bunch of strings, bows, potions. There's a bunch of different things that you can go ahead and do with spiders, so it's actually pretty cool. So let's go ahead and go back up, and there's actually a skeleton spawner very close, so keep that in mind, guys. So let's keep looking, and oh, it's actually right here, so I just mistake it for the wrong one. But let's go ahead and head down here, and as you guys can see, this is actually a skeleton spawner. 2 skeletons just spawned in, which is actually extremely cool, so you can go ahead and use them for bones, and you can also get a bunch of armor from them when they spawn in as well. So definitely recommend setting up a spawner here. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other cool things on this map. So I'm going to go ahead and load back in with a hack client. Okay, guys, so we're back with the beta version of Orion. I don't recommend hacking on people's realms, but I'm just doing this so I can go ahead and get to the diamonds faster. And it has the same effect as X-ray texture pack, so you guys can go ahead and do both. It doesn't matter. But let's go ahead and press right on our D-pad, and this will go ahead and showcase everything that we need to go ahead and see. So let's go ahead and break down. So if we're getting closer to the ore, so you see there's really nothing here. We got iron. Actually, that's pretty cool. Not really. So let's go ahead and keep mining down, and it's giving us the essential stuff that we need. So we need to look for diamond at the moment. We're not really getting anything. I'm just really redstone. Okay, that's not cool. Let's keep mining down. Anything. I'm gonna keep mining in this direction. We should come across something, so we just hit the void. We don't want to go that far down. So as you guys can see, right underneath spawn, essentially, there is a good set of diamonds right here. It's very simple, guys, to go ahead and get anything that you guys want. As you guys can see, we got diamond cords here, which is actually pretty cool. Oh my goodness, this is actually pretty good for just digging essentially straight down. Let's go ahead and dig back up, and then I'll tell you guys exactly where those cords are. So if you guys want to go ahead and mine straight down, essentially, this is actually really close to spawn. So let's go ahead. Or actually, I don't know where spawn is. Let's go ahead and press. So basically, right here, guys, as you can see, you spawn here exactly on this block right here, which is actually pretty cool. And then if you go ahead and go down here, you'll come across your first set of diamonds, which is actually insane, guys. So I just need to go ahead and mine around. It's exactly here. We just had them. Let's go ahead and look around, and let's say we're just playing this game for real. Oh, here's our diamonds. That easy, guys. And you guys can go ahead and get some diamonds for yourself. And it's exactly at bedrock level, which is really helpful. So let's go ahead and enable X-ray again, so we can go ahead and look for some more diamonds. And it's just that easy, guys. I want to come across some more diamonds so you guys can get a bunch of these. I'm hoping that it can really help you guys out throughout this process. So let's go ahead and keep going through. And as you guys can see, we did it again. So I believe this is an 8 set this time. I'm not 100% sure. It may be an 8 set. I'm not trying to break anything. Yep. Okay, so it's looking like 6 so far. We just need to go ahead and verify this last corner. And let's go ahead and see, come on. Oh, so it's actually That's really good, guys. So yeah, it's an 8 set of diamonds. So you guys can get a bunch of diamonds. So I'll let you guys go ahead and explore the seed for yourself. You guys are going to probably be very interested in this one. And sadly, with the X-ray texture pack or anything like that, so this X-ray hack, there's 2 problems with this, or kind of mainly, they didn't really make it so that mossy cobblestone was actually still visible. I kind of want them to go ahead and add that into this, because I feel like you would be able to go ahead and see. So now that you guys got some diamond coordinates, I'm going to go ahead and showcase how many spawners actually appear and how I'm able to go ahead and find all these spawners, because you guys are probably curious. So let's go ahead and jump over to the Universal Minecraft editor. So I'm on Universal Minecraft Editor, so all I need to go ahead and do is select Windows 10, then I select my world right here. So this is the world that we were just on, and then now we have this very cool Minecraft Editor. You can mess around with villager trades, anything that you really want to go ahead and modify. You can modify things health, so anything if you want to go ahead and make a 1000 health count, you can go ahead and do it. You can do a lot of things, but we're not here for that. We're here for the specialty. So if you head up to the diamond at the top right hand side of the screen, let's go ahead and click on search, just like that. And then we need to go to search for tile entities. Then after I selected tile entities, I go ahead and click on mob spawners, which is actually pretty cool, and that's what we're looking for. Then I go ahead and click on search, and then it's gonna go ahead and find me a giant list of tile entities matching the ID mob spawner. So it's gonna find me every single mob spawner here. You can find any, and I basically look for the ones that are closest to spawn, so you guys can actually see the potential of the seed. I went through half of this list, so you guys definitely should leave a like on this video, because it would mean a lot to me, because I spent a lot of time actually analyzing this seed and making sure that you guys have every single coordinate that you guys are going to need. And also keep in mind, the spawners are going to be on the bottom left hand side of my screen, so you guys can go ahead and get all the spawner coordinates. I'm not going to put them in the description, there's just too many to go ahead and list off, but you guys can go ahead and get a bunch of these. So when I go ahead and click on any mob spawner or anything that it searches for, you can see that I came across 2 chests and a mob spawner. So this is obviously a mob dungeon room, which is actually pretty cool, and this actually brings us to the mob spawner. Then I check the coordinates, then I check what kind of spawner it is from here, which is actually very simple. Hey guys, that's gonna pretty much wrap it up for today's video, so hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you guys liked the video, make sure you go ahead and slap that like button, because it would mean a lot to me and it would really help me out. And also make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel with post notifications on if you guys don't want to miss out on any cool seeds. These seeds do take a while to go ahead and find, that's one thing, and then looking through all the coordinates is another thing. So keep that guys in mind, and I will see you guys next time on the next video. Bye.